Good morning to everyone. I think my presentation will be quite consistent with the introduction from Olivier on key retail trends, and especially around connected retail and customer knowledge. In fact, we strongly believe that we have to heavily innovate in our offline betting customer journey to completely reinvent the customer experience in our shops. Why is it so important for PMU? Because offline business still represent 88% of our French horse racing business, which represent 8.5 billion euro, so it's a huge business. Unfortunately, we are facing a negative trend in the last 3 years, -2%, but -2% on such a huge important basis, so 8.5 billion. You can easily calculate by your own the impact on our business, and it's even worse this year due to the very tough economical environment. And the third element is the very aggressive competition of sports betting in our shops, so operated by our competitor, which is Française des Jeux, because as you know, we operate sports betting and poker on top of horse racing, but only in the online world. In the offline world, which is still organized around monopolies, we operate horse racing, and Française des Jeux operates sports betting. And sport betting was quite a limited business a few years ago. It is increasing very, very rapidly, so multiplied by 2 in the last 4 years. This year, it will achieve around 1.5 billion euro in the outlets. So there is a very tough competition. The fourth element is the risk that we identify of a kind of gap between, on one hand, a very modern and attractive online PMU, with horse racing, sports betting, poker, with a new internet platform, new application, as we saw earlier in the morning. And on the other side, a quite old-fashioned offline world. So it's very important for the company, for the brand, and for the business that the two sides of the business are very consistent and as attractive as possible for customers. I will add another element that is not on the chart, is that today we don't know anything about our consumers in the shop. It's completely anonymous. So it's for sure it's different in the online world. In the online world, you have to create an account, so we know everything about the customer. We can make a lot of analysis, segmentation. This is not the case today in the offline. It's completely blind for us. So one of our mission is also to create customer knowledge. But we have to deal with a complexity, which is due to our distribution network, which is an indirect network, and it's a very large and broad network because we have 12,000 shops. So it's different situation from the Paddy Power that we just saw with their own betting shop network. So this is the picture, and our ambition, as I say, is really to completely renovate and reinvent the customer journey using and leveraging digital technology. And I will show you a short movie to explain the ambition. So I'm sorry it's in French, but I think you will easily understand the spirit of ambition.
Olivier joue occasionnellement à d'autres jeux de hasard et n'a jamais joué aux courses.
Bonjour madame. Bonjour. J'ai gagné un bon à parier. Comment ça marche?
C'est très simple, montrez-moi le code. Voilà, alors ça c'est votre ticket quintet plus spot.
Merci.
D'accord. Et si vous flashez l'application EPMU là,
Oui.
vous flashez le code, c'est tout simple, et bien vous saurez tout de suite après la course de 13h50 si vous avez gagné.
Super. Alors. Hop. Merci.
Bonne journée, au revoir.
Merci. je disais Véronique.
It's a true story.
Cédric, jeune commercial en déplacement professionnel, est un joueur occasionnel. Il se trouve dans sa voiture entre deux rendez-vous. Il prépare son pari grâce à son application My PMU, puis cherche le point de vente le plus proche. Avec cette info de dernière minute, Cédric modifie son pari et ajoute le 6 avant de valider. Franck est un turfiste. Il a ses habitudes dans ce point de vente. Grâce à l'écran d'information, il consulte les dernières cotes pour mieux préparer son pari.
Comment ça va Stéphanie?
Salut Franck, ça va bien toi?
Ça va bien. Alors je voudrais jouer un multi en 5 dans la 5e à Vincennes.
D'accord.
Alors le 4, le 8, le 9, là c'est le 16. Ça va toi?
Oui.
La forme?
Ouais.
Ok.
Tiens.
Merci. Tu fais un petit café hein?
D'accord, j'arrive, installe-toi. T'as joué quoi?
Le 4 dans la 3e.
Le 4. T'as peur de rien? T'exagères.
Et voilà, c'est bien parti. Ouais, formidable.
On n'a pas gagné. C'est le 11 qui a passé la ligne.
Non, c'est le 4.
Ah bah non. Moi j'ai vu le 11, hein. Je suis désolée.
Tiens. À la preuve. Regarde.
Ah ouais.
Alors tu vois, regarde.
Bah écoute, autant pour moi.
Non, non, mais regarde, je te montre un truc, on peut voir la course sous différents angles, tu vois. Regarde.
Eh ben bravo, génial.
Merci.
Tournée générale.
Merci, non, quand même pas.
So the movie shows around across some key customer profiles, 3 different customer profiles from the very beginner to a more experienced punter, how technology can completely enhance and change the customer journey. So it's not a dream, it's not a long-term vision, it starts to be implemented. I will come back on some of the key components of the proposal, but it starts to be implemented, and everything will be implemented early 2004. So, so the first component that was highlighted in the movie is a betting card. So the PMU La Carte. So it's based on an account. So you need to create an account to use this contactless technology card. By the way, we have the broader and larger contactless network in France with our 12,000 shops. All of our shops are equipped with a contactless reader. So the punter shows his card in front of the self-service terminal, and the bet, and then he types the bet. So the bet is for sure directly recorded. And at the end of the month, he will receive a monthly rebate, a monthly cashback. It's 2% rebate on the amount of his bets of the month. So one of the key benefits for us is the know your customer benefit, because with this new tool, coming from a situation, as I mentioned earlier, where we did not know anything about our customers, we duplicate the kind of knowledge that we already have on the online world. We know everything about the customers. We can make segmentation analysis and send proposal to the very targeted proposal to the owner of the card. At the end of the year, we ambition to have 100,000 customers using the card on a very regular basis. So this is the first highlight I wanted to show. The second one, once again, was shown in the movie. So it's in the information touchscreen. So it's a 32-inch information touchscreen. Today, in the shops, you have live information through our Equidia TV screen. But if you want to access to more detail and deeper information, it's difficult. So we will display this touch screen in our major shops, for sure not in our 12,000 shops, to bring additional information to the punters if they want to prepare a further race in the afternoon, or read the results of a race that was run earlier in the day. The third one, it's an application. So we already offer online and transactional application to bet online. This is completely new. The idea is not to give access to a betting functionality and feature, is really to provide information to accompany the offline bettor, to accompany him before the shop, so he can start to access to information, to prepare his bet, receive alerts if there is something new about the race he's interested in, or on a specific horse he's interested in. And then he moves to the shop, he plays a bet, can be through this vending machine or on the counter. And then he can receive alert after the race, once the race has been run, to know if he has won or not. He will get information on his preferred shops. So there is a feature where you can determine your preferred shop, so you can be informed if there's specific operation or promotion in the shops. And for sure, when you download the application, you have to give a limited profile, so which help us to know the customer and to start creating a link with the customers and push promotion, push alert. So once again, the idea is to develop our customer knowledge. This is really crucial. And the fourth element that was not mentioned in the movie is a flagship betting tool. It's a touchscreen table that we will launch by the end of the year. So it's a new exciting and entertainment tool to place a bet. It will not be widespread in many shops. It's really for specific VIP events or location in some shops or on a racetrack. But once again, the idea is to innovate and to create breakthrough and to surprise our customers. Another element is, besides the renovation of our current networks that I just described, is to add a new network, so-called PMU City. So what is PMU City? PMU City is a concept of betting shop. So for the first time, PMU is operating its own betting shop, beside the indirect networks that we operate. And the idea is to maintain a strong presence and visibility at the heart of the major cities, where it's always more and more difficult to find a partner in our standard and classical coffee shop network. So we already operate 10 of these PMU City locations in the major French cities, and it's a huge success. Today, the average is 4 to 5 million euro turnover. So it's very positive. We are completely in line with our objective and even above the objective. And we are on the way to drastically extend the network to probably 50 in a very short period of time. So as a conclusion, and facing the situation and the business situation we all face in our different market, we strongly believe that we need to innovate and to strongly innovate to renew interest for horse racing and to attract new customers. So sports racing has to innovate. We have to innovate in betting to create new product, new services, and we have to innovate in distribution. That was the topic of the presentation. And for these three objectives, we need to leverage digital technology. Thank you very much.